Good morning, my lovelies, and welcome to our mental clarity yoga day. So, on the days when I wake up lacking clarity, it's usually one of two things. Either my mind is racing and is all over the place, and I want to do things, but I don't know where to start because there's a huge mountain of things to do and think about. Or I wake up feeling super exhausted and I really don't want to move. And it's the kind of lack of clarity that makes you feel like you're depressed and you have no energy for anything whatsoever. So there are two ways to tackle these issues. First is to start by a energizing breath practice or energizing sun salutation. So that will make your body feel like, okay, I'm doing something. I'm not just sitting and doing nothing. Or if you feel exhausted, you can start in a seated, easy posture and really want to focus on bringing your attention to the present moment through exteroception, interoception, proprioception, and then looking at your mind with introspection. You may also want to start with journaling because sometimes the best way to get rid of that mental chatter is to put it all on paper. So you may also want to start by journaling. So whatever is your style, you can do it. And for this session with me, I will start sitting in an easy pose, legs crossed, fine, long and straight. And I will just bring my attention to my surroundings without opening my eyes because I don't want to see anything. I just want to feel the room, feel where I am, feel the earth underneath, feel my spine long and tall into the sky, relaxing my shoulders, relaxing my hips, letting go of any tension in my facial expression, jaw, and just focusing on the breath. As you inhale deeply and slowly and exhale as slow and smooth as you can. Take 2 more mindful breaths here, inhaling, lengthening, and exhaling, rooting into the ground. Let the sounds around you, or the scent of your incense, bring some kind of uplifting. You can put some nice music and flow and tune into it. Let's do a little round now of Nadi Shodhana to balance our nervous system. So bring your right hand with your index and middle finger down and let the rest of the fingers up. And now place your thumb on your nostril, right thumb on the right nostril. Exhale completely the air from the left nostril. Inhale from the left nostril. You're inhaling to the count of 4. Hold both nostrils. So you're holding your breath here and open the right. Lift up your thumb to exhale from the right nostril. Inhale again from the right nostril. Rock both nostrils. Hold your breath and exhale from the left nostril. Inhale again from the left nostril. Hold and exhale through the right nostril, lifting your thumb. Inhale again from the right nostril. Hold and exhale from the left nostril. Inhale again from the left nostril. Hold And exhale from the right nostril, lifting your thumb. Inhale again from the right. Hold. And exhale from the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Hold. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale again. Hold. Exhale from the left nostril. Nadishodhana or alternate nostril breathing is very effective for balancing our nervous system. So we are not activating, we are not calming down, we are just bringing back ourselves to the moment and balancing our nervous system. Another nice exercise I like to do that is very calming for the nervous system is Brahmari or the humming bee breath. So for this one, you're gonna lock your ears with your thumbs and then place the palms of your hand over your eyes. And we're going to inhale together. And on the exhale, we will do a sound, a humming sound. So it goes like this. Inhaling and okay. Let's do 5 rounds. You go on your own rhythm. Inhale. Slowly come back and feel the effect of the vibrations, the humming in your head. So relaxing. It's a beautiful reset. Okay, now let's get moving. So you can either do these warm up while sitting, or you can stand in mounted pose at the front of the mat if you prefer to get more active. Okay, so inhale, extend the arms to the sides and up, reach up, look up, interlace the fingers and push your hands as you exhale. Inhale, reach up, extend. And exhale without lifting your shoulders. Keep them relaxed down. And it doesn't matter if you can't completely open your hands to the floor, to the sky. You can, if you want, there's an easier way is holding your palms together and pointing a gun. And you're pointing a gun into the sky. Okay, if this is better for you, you can do it here. Now let's inhale to the center. And exhale, stretch to the sides. This is an active side bend. Inhale back to center and exhale to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side. One more time. Stay in one plane. Don't let your body move forward. Just stay in one lane. Inhale, center, and exhale. to your side. And inhale, come back up. And now let's exhale, twist. These twists are very nice for the spine and for the nervous system. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, gently deeper into the twist. Your head overlooking your shoulder. Inhale, lengthening gently. And exhale, feel the twist deeper. You don't have to go deeper, just feel it deeper. Inhale, lift your arms back up in the center. And exhale, let's do the other side. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, deeper into the twist. And inhaling back to center. And exhale, hands together to the heart center. And let's set an intention for our practice today and for the day. May I find clarity. May I be compassionate with myself as I overcome my overthinking patterns, as I flow through my emotions, feel them, and understand them. You can, of course, set your own intention. Beautiful. Now let's move into a tabletop position. And we're gonna do some cat-cows. So check your positioning, feel the ground, fingers expanded on the mat. And let's inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, lift your head up. And exhale, round the back, scooping the tailbone in. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest and heart, lift up the head. Push the ground, feel space between your neck and shoulders. And exhale, round the back. You're sharing against the ground. One more time, inhaling, slowly moving, feeling every stretch. Push the ground, lift up to the sky. And exhale round, slowly, gently pushing the ground. Shoulder blades away from each other. Scooping the tailbone in and exhaling all the air out of the lungs. Beautiful. Now let's come into our child pose. You can keep your knees together or open them. And inhale, lengthen the spine and reach forward. And exhale, relax your body down. See if your forehead touches the ground. Inhale, feel in the belly, reach up, forward into the mat. And exhale, relax your body onto the mat. Inhale, reaching further, extending. And exhale, letting the heart melt to the ground. Now inhale, come back up on your hands. And let yourself move down. Bring your belly to the ground. Extend the right arm by your side, this side. Put your left hand under the left shoulder. Bend the left knee and turn around. Exhale. Inhale again. Feel your belly. And exhale, feeling the stretch in the arm. Feel your belly. Stay connected to your breath here, feeling the extension in the shoulder, opening your body. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale to the middle. And let's do the other side, extending the left arm to the ground, right hand under the shoulder. Open to the other side. Exhale. And inhale. Fully into your belly. Mindful breathing. Feel the oxygen filling into your body. And exhale. Come back to center. Now inhale. Lift your chest into cobra. And exhale. Relax. Maybe you want to open your arms to the sides and let's lift up again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift again. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Lift. And exhale. Now hands under your shoulders. Let's push ourselves into downward dog. Reposition your feet if you need to. And let's walk our dog for the first time of the day. Let your body move as it wants to. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, push yourself back to downward dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale again, plank. And exhale, downward dog. And now walk your hands backwards towards your feet. And let's come into our hanging dog. So hold your elbows together, keeping your knees bent as much as you need to. And let yourself hang here with the gravity. Maybe you want to do some swings from side to side. Or just stand still and let gravity does its work. Feel the pressure under your feet so you can feel your legs activating and supporting you in this pose. It should be very easy to do. And then on the next inhale, let's straighten the legs, straighten the spine, halfway lift. And exhale, bend over again, forward fold. And inhale, take support on your feet and push yourself back up to standing. With your arms reaching up, but you don't see that because it's not on. Let's do a quick sun salutation here. So rooting into the ground, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up and extend to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bending the knees, let it be comfortable. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, straight legs. Exhale, both hands to the ground, right leg back. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, both legs to the back. Inhale into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, push the hips back and into downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze. Put the feet, inhale, look to the front. And exhale, both feet to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, relax into forward fold. And inhale, reach back up to standing, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And inhale, let's do it again. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot goes to the back. Inhale, look to the front, knee over the ankle. Exhale, both feet to the back. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga if you want. And inhale, cobra or the upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, look to the front, feet between the hands. Exhale, both feet to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach to standing. Up, hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open the palms to the front. Now, let me show you the poses that are very effective for mental clarity because they bring us into the moment. They require focus, so they activate our focus and attention mechanisms in a way that other poses don't do as much. These are the balancing poses. So we're going to start with the easy ones. Oh, that is keto times. So easy one is the easiest and the most famous is the tree pose. So find your balance on one leg, lift the other leg, bring your feet on the inner thigh or even a little lower, but don't push your knee out of alignment. Try to find a place that's comfortable above or below the knee. And inhale, reach the hands up to the sky, keeping your balance. And exhale, hands to heart. Can you do this while following the movement of your hands? See where you are today. Some days we have more battles than other days. So just experiment with it. Inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale, hands to heart. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more and you test your flexibility, see if you can do the prayer position behind your back while you keep your balance. And try to find stillness here. Keep connected to the breath. And if you stumble and fall, make it part of the dance and get back to the posture. It really helps when you feel the pressure under the four corners of the feet. You feel your feet pushing against the ground in a very balanced manner. You need to feel the weight distributed on the surface of the feet. That way you know that the feet is totally engaged and your leg's going to be engaged. Now relax your hands. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift your hands up, your leg. Place your foot on the inner thigh of the other leg. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open the arms, reach up to the sky. Look up, follow the movement. And exhale. Watch your hands coming down. One more time. Inhale, open the arms, reach up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands down as you slowly keep watching your hands, not me falling. And then let's do the prayer pose behind the back if that's accessible to you. And if not, just find your most comfortable tree pose and stand in stillness connected with your breath. Beautiful. Inhale, release. The other balance pose that I really like and that is much more activating for the whole body, so it's also a body workout while you're doing the balancing and bringing your focus and activating your attention mechanisms, is the warrior three. So for warrior three, we will find balance on one leg, push the other leg forward, extend the arms in front of you, or you can keep them in a prayer position. This is more easy. This is more challenging. You can also do the airplane with your hands extended, arms extended by your side. So choose your option and then balance on one leg and lift the other leg, keeping it straight, and see how far you can go. And if you manage with a prayer position, you can try the airplane, or you can try the full warrior three pose. You can bend slightly the knee here. It will give you more control, because if you keep your knee locked, then you don't have as much control over your other muscles in the leg to keep your balance. So a slight bend in the knee will help you with the focus. And try to stay connected with your breath, feeling the expansion, like your leg is pushing forward, backwards, and your arms are pushing forwards. As you inhale and as you exhale, feel yourself rooted, connected to the ground. Beautiful. On the next inhale, come back to standing. And let's do the other leg. Inhale, reach up with your arms or keep them in prayer position. And on the exhale, hinge forward, lift the leg, and come into your balance. Prayer hands, airplane hands, or warrior three completely. And feel the expansion from the ground into your extended leg, flying leg, and into your flying hands. You're like Superman here. And with the exhale, find relaxation, find ease in the posture. As you stay connected, try to keep your breath slow and deep so it supports you in the pose. And on the next inhale, come back and relax. Beautiful. Okay. Next up, let's do some core activation with the eagle pose. I love the eagle pose because it has a symbolism in it. Because the eagle rises above the clouds. When it gets attacked by a crow, instead of fighting against the crow, the eagle flies above, flies over the clouds as far as possible into the sky. Because you know what happens then? The crow cannot breathe anymore. The eagle flies so high up in the sky to where oxygen is rare and the crow cannot make it up there. So sometimes instead of fighting something, we just should rise above it, okay? So little story time is over. let's get to work. So how do we do the eagle pose? Let's first come into our chair pose. So bending the knee, you should be able to see your toes above. You should be able to see your finger toes from above, okay? So your knees shouldn't go too far to the front, just at the height where you can still see your toes. And then lift your arms in extension with the back, aligned with the back. And then we will bring the right leg above the left leg and the right arm under the left arm and try to curl them into each other. Okay? See how far you can go. It can be just this, or you can go further. And place your thumb in the middle of your eyes, in the middle of the eyebrows, and find stillness in this pose. Stay here for 3 deep, mindful breaths. And exhale. Release. Let's do the other side. Inhale, come into your warrior. Inhale, come into your chair pose. And then left leg comes over the right leg. See if you can complete the spiral around your right shin with your left foot. And then left arm under the right arm and spiral them into each other as much as you can. Okay. Stay connected to the breath. Deep inhales, slow exhales. Try to find the stillness between effort and surrender to the pose. That's it. 3 balancing poses for mental clarity. You can combine those poses with other sequences that we saw. Usually we do the balancing after the warrior sequence, after the standing poses, before moving onto the ground to do the seated positions and prone positions. Inversions are also great and beneficial for enhancing mental clarity and bringing in about focus. We did not practice them today, but you can train on, even if you can't do the headstand, for example, you can train for it. So let's interlace the fingers and create a small pocket here on the ground. Place your elbows one arm length away from each other. So hold your elbows and then find this alignment, find the right length. And then you're going to place your head on the ground. And this is going to be like a cushion on the side of the head. So this is where I'm going to put my head. But actually the contact of pressure is between my head and the mat. This is just a support to the other part of my head. Okay. And from here, we're going to lift the knees off the ground and push the hips back as much as you can. You should feel your core activated. You feel your arms activated. And if you feel comfortable, you can push yourself into headstand, or you can just simply stay here, okay? Feel the activation in your arms, feel the activation in your belly, You can even feel activation in the quadriceps. So to summarize, yoga for mental clarity, we really have to work on the mental layer to get that clarity. The physical aspect of yoga, of course, helps. And there are some recommended poses like the balancing poses, the twisting and inversions. These are great for enhancing our focus, but everything in yoga enhances our focus. You remember, yoga is an active meditation. Meditation is an attentional training. You train your attention. Of course, if you have a well-trained attention, then you have focus. So yeah, this is not a magic pill on the days where we have a mental chaos. We're going to do some mental clarity yoga and then be completely clear. No, there's a lot of work to be done on the mental layer. So resolving the issues that caused the chaos in our mind. And yoga in general helps develop focus, helps develop clarity by having a consistent practice. We are training our attention in a way that allows us to maintain mental clarity and overcome situations where there is a mental chaos. There is an emotional overwhelm. The situation in the outside circumstances in the world is crazy. So there will be situations where we lose clarity, but as long as we are mindful and we are paying attention and we have attention mechanisms that are well trained through consistent practice, then we are more easily out of the cloud and out of the storm and back into peace whenever we need it. So yeah. I hope this helps. Congratulations on completing day 4 and see you tomorrow. Bye.